Bitch, hey. Okay. You see it. You see it. We got the Jays, bringing them out. Ain't worn these in fucking forever. And I've only worn them like once. But it's a cooler day today. Throwing on the beanie. Got a little comp fit. I'm about to go to the gym. What up, vlog? It's me, Big B, back again. Just hanging out, just chilling here on the couch, just hanging tight. Yep, you feel me, brother, man? Hanging tight.
I need affection. Drop in my space. Get out my space. Get out my face. My collar's blue and my neck is red.
I don't know the rest. I got my car back, guys, and I think it's gonna break any moment. I am not shitting you. Guys, I'm not fucking kidding you when I say there's already another check engine light on my fucking car. First time eating Brahms in years. Got a sundae here, let's give it a try. I was gonna get banana split, but I remember my go-to is the fudge sundae, chocolate fudge sundae. Listen. Mega. Marcus LeVay. We're gonna put 3 cubicles of ice. I have work in 28 minutes. So there's 1 cubicle, 2 cubicle, 3 cubicle. What was that? Something fell? And we're gonna put some of this ricin in there. Boom, boom. Get my black band, steady band, running band, running band, running band, running down, down. But ever since I threw away my weed and my mushrooms, I kind of regretted it. I kind of regret that. I'm honestly getting close to like actually smoking weed again. I'm like, bro, I don't know what it is, man. It's like no matter what I do, I feel empty. No matter what I do, I feel empty. And I'm like, what is the point of trying to do everything right and go to God and stay like on track when I still feel empty no matter what I do? So it's like, what am I cutting all the bullshit out for? If it's producing the same result, emptiness. Alright guys, so I just finished brushing my teeth. It is super late. I'm gonna go ahead and read the Bible, pray, and go to sleep. I was just thinking about my channel. I was watching old videos, not on this channel, but when I was 16, back in 2016, I was watching my YouTube channel videos. And it kind of like reignited my love for videos and just reminded me of like what I love so much. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna restart and do shit like I used to do. But I was like, no, I don't know, somewhere in the shower, I flipped the switch and I was like, what was this? I was having fun on this channel until I think I kind of lost the plot. And the plot, what started on this channel was me facing the battle of quitting self-pleasure and quitting drugs and quitting nicotine and bettering myself. And then kind of somewhere in there, I lost the plot. And I just kind of bitch and moan on my YouTube channel all the time. And so I'm going to try to get back into documenting and like progression. I'm going to try to set some goals and document me progressing towards them. And really just try to like film me getting things done. Less just talking, bitching, and moaning. Still going to be some talking. But it's really going to be, I don't know, we'll see how this goes. But it's really going to be something like, all right, guys, so now I just finished the shower. I'm going to go read the Bible and going to pray. And then I'm going to go to sleep. I forgot to mention that part. Not that I needed to mention it, but it's 2:30. I'm going to wake up tomorrow and we'll pick back up from there. And we're going to try to get some stuff done tomorrow. I'm off. And so I will see y'all tomorrow. All right, fools, I'm up. Slept late. It's like 12:30. Now I am going to make breakfast. And, yeah, we'll start with that. All right, guys. I was cooking breakfast. And I found a nice little Juul pod in my pocket. A few hits left. I have a Juul, but I saw a meme. Someone making fun of it. Their friend used to just get these chargers and hit them with the charger. So this seems honestly pretty dangerous, but we're gonna give it a go. All right, guys. I'm fucking doing it. What up, gangsters? I am back. I went to jiu-jitsu this morning for the first time in a while, like over a week. Went to a different gym. It was 25 minutes away, but I enjoyed the practice. I felt like the coach knows what he's doing. Chill guy. He was one of the coaches. I haven't met the other two. And we got some good drills in. I appreciated that. I liked it. I felt like, that's a gym that they've got more than one black belt. They've got a few. So I feel like I'm going to make some good progress if I go to this gym. And it's cheaper than the one that I was going to. If Jamal Lawrence ain't said it, I ain't heard it. Feel me? Just got done with the gym. Laying here about to eat these 2 slices of pizza that I have left over from last night. Papa John's is the best pizza you are ever going to find. This garlic sauce is just astounding. I'm gonna let that cool off for a little bit. I went to the grocery store and I shopped around for like 2 hours and I got so much random shit. I spent $250 on just random shit, and I still didn't get everything I needed. And I'm gonna be cooking like twice a day for this next week. if I really want to make sure I use all my ingredients, which I still won't. Alright, so I made some food. It looks pretty good. This chicken's been cooking forever. I'm gonna go ahead and eat this piece. Got tzatziki. I don't know really like how this is good, but it's Greek yogurt, cucumbers, and garlic mixed in. And you're supposed to add lemon to like a few spots in this, but I don't have lemon juice. So, but without it, got quinoa, chicken. So let's give it a shot. And then I got this drink here. Can't forget the Bev. Never, never, never. Alright. Let's try chicken. Chicken's good. Oh yeah. Tzatziki's good. Quinoa is plus carbs. Tomatoes are good, bro. This is amazing. Chicken I've been eating is like sat in the freezer / fridge for weeks. Or a week. And this soda is phenomenal. I gotta give this meal 9 out of 10. Mariners score, baby! Yeah, baby! Yeah! Yeah! Let's go, Mariners! But yeah, I just got off work. I'm going to get some feta cheese. Making something, you know, never made before. We're going to do ground turkey with sweet potato, stuffing the potato with it, and putting some spinach, onion, and feta cheese with sweet potato and ground turkey. So it'll be an interesting combination. The Mariners are playing. It's 2-2 versus the Tigers. The Tigers been mowing them down all game. But hey, we just tied it back up. We need to hold them here, boy. Hold them. But yep, I'm about to go grab this feta, go home. Hopefully the game will still be on. And yeah, I'll keep y'all updated. I also talked to my dad about moving to Seattle, bro. And it's just like whenever I even just start thinking about it, like thinking about going to Seattle, I just start like, I remember, I am just happier because I'm like, that's what I want to do. And that's what I can do that if I want. And I'm going to do that. Next meal has cooked. Got feta cheese, spinach, ground turkey, sweet potato, paprika. Didn't put the chili flakes in. Onion, garlic, some butter in there. The Mariners gave up a base. Some extras. I'm about to watch. Got the Mariners jersey on, boys, and we still ain't winning. It's the 14th inning. And they are fucking... They've got the Tigers in some jams, and they've gotten out. Just double play. Like, the bases are almost juiced. They get a first and second, double play, get out of it. First and second, no outs, get one out, and then get a double play and get out of it. It's just back to back. Anything but a ground ball. Bro, there's nowhere for this pitcher to go. He has to throw you a strike, and all you have to do is hit a pop-up. He is cornered. And he looks like Tony Romo. That's it, baby. That's it, baby. That's it, baby. Yeah. 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 Bro, I took a shit and I didn't wipe my ass. I just got up and I'm out of toilet paper and I had to see this. Let's go, baby. Morning, YouTube. It's me, baby. Oof. Just woke up. It's cold as fuck in this apartment. So first order of business is to turn it up. Turn up the temperature. Next order of business is to get into the shower. Cold shower, wake up. Well, cold dish. We don't know what the shower's gonna do today. Water here does what it wants. I leave the water be. So I'll see y'all after the shower. Okay, shower's been taken. It's time to make some breakfast. Now with me, guys. Ooh. Some of these eggs are like really hard to crack, and some are like you put the same effort, and the whole thing shatters. Uh-oh. Last one. Oh. 5 eggs. Just throw the shells away, compadre. Life, my brother. Life. More life. So, that's it for the morning vlog. I will see y'all. Maybe I'll vlog some at work. We'll see. I made it home, my boy. I made it home. Just to go get some food. Forgot my lunch. I didn't want to DoorDash anything. And so I got my coworker to watch the front desk just while I go home. Yeah. Good morning, UDick. Back. Camera quality is not looking as good because I put a screen protector on my phone and looks like they didn't consider the fact that I have a camera. But I'm gonna leave it there for now. About to go to Zuzitsu. Zuzitsu. That's what my grandma would do. She'd have a field day with pronouncing it wrong. When I signed up, she's like, she would pronounce it different every time, but every time it was wrong and it was on purpose. She'd be like, Bobby, are you going to Zuzitsu tonight? The first 20 times I corrected her, I said Jiu-Jitsu. And then I realized she was rage baiting me after 20 times. Alright guys, about to go get my hair cut. And I went to, I don't know why I start with all like the pointless and I work up to like the more meaningful. Like let's just hit off the right. What happened that's kind of big. Not even really like, alright, so I went up to, I've been wanting to go to Seattle. And today, and I was kind of like basing it off of whether I'm going to get this job or not. this promotion, or it's like I'm gonna move to a different part of Dallas, or work in a different part of Dallas, and be a manager at a new location they're opening with one of the current managers, my brother's friend, and we're gonna manage that place on salary together. Or he's gonna be part owner, I'm gonna be just on salary there. And it was kind of like unsure if I was getting the spot or not, because he had his friend that he was gonna do that with, and his friend couldn't do it. And so then he basically told me today, like, yeah, his friend's not doing it. Do I want to do it? And I was like, yeah, of course. Like, but deep down, I'm like, damn, that means I'm not going to Seattle anymore. And so I was kind of like deep, like, this means it's better for my bank account, but it means I'm staying in Dallas. I mean, this is probably the best job I'll ever get offered I don't want to say ever, but like, it's the best job I've had. Like, I'll be making a lot more money doing like almost nothing. It's like one of the easiest jobs I've ever worked, and I would pretty much be doing nothing. But let me go get my haircut, and we'll talk some more about this in a moment. I'm not gonna have him do much. I'm just gonna have him fade the sides. That's it. Clean up the neck. Hopefully don't fuck it up. Maybe I should have cut the top. He offered to. What y'all think, though? I mean, he probably should have faded that. I should have asked him to fade that. I just lined up my beard and mustache. I didn't think it was possible to line up my mustache. But as I was saying, you know, I kind of chilled out a little bit. I was a little bit upset earlier. I was a little bit like, oh, now or never, like, I gotta do something. But now I'm like, you know, I got a good haircut. I think that bad. But, yeah. So, where we left off, got the news that I can get the job. Or I said I'm interested. I said I'm down like 100%. But I should have said, like, I felt like if I have any hesitation, then I'm not gonna get the job. You know, like, they're gonna start looking elsewhere, and I'm not sure what I want to do. But like, I don't want them to not like, oh, Bobby's not all in. Like, he's not reliable. We gotta find somebody else. So I didn't want to be like, well, let me think about the job. Instead, I was, you know, anyways, y'all get that. So I said, I'm interested in that job. But at the same time, I don't want to fuck them over. Like, and I definitely don't want to fuck them over. You know, that's my brother I'd be fucking over. So I'm definitely not going to do that. Anything but that. But I want to go to Seattle. And I feel like I need to tell the manager, like, you know, when I say I'm fucking, like, I'd be fucking my brother over, like, he put a good word in for me to get me this job. They fired a bunch of people for me to have this job, to make way. But, like, here's the thing is, I didn't know that was going to be the case when I was coming out here. I was under the impression that that was an empty spot and they needed me there. Like, I was coming to fill a position that was needed to be filled. And in reality, there was like, it was overfilled, that position, and they got rid of a bunch of people for me to be there. And now it's like, well, we fired a bunch of people for you to have this job. And like, the pressure just goes up a lot. So now I'm like, I definitely can't like just leave now, because they fired a lot of people for me to have this job. Or I can't leave with short notice. If I'm ever gonna leave, I gotta give, and I also gotta give my apartment like 2 months as well. They said 60-day notice is what they need. And then it's like a $582 fee on top of that. So I thought it was like a $2,000 fee no matter when I ended it. It's actually like $582 fee. That's like a very odd random number. But it's a lot less than $2,000, which is big. Just finished jiu-jitsu. Now I'm about to make breakfast. And I got a call from my mom this morning about Seattle. And she is going to support me in doing this, which is huge. She is willing to pitch in some money and help me move my stuff out there, which is kind of crazy. But I guess what I said to her really resonated. What up, YouTube? I'm back. Me, Big B. Me, Big B. Driving home from the gym. Had me a good, productive day so far. I just need to go home now and make some dinner and make this vlog. This vlog probably won't go in because it takes forever for iCloud to sync. So you might be seeing this as like one of the first clips on the next vlog that you see come out. So I am headed home. It's just easy to make mistakes whenever you have nothing to look forward to. Like there's nothing fun I'm looking forward to. This is my off day. There's nobody I want to go hang out. I can go hang out with, or want to really go hang out with. Nobody I really want to talk to on the phone. No one to talk to. And then I naturally want to fill that void with like some type of dope, like something to look forward to on a daily basis. That's my issue, I feel like. It's like I don't have, unless it's Seattle, unless I fill that void with like, okay, well, I'm going to go to Seattle and I'm filling that void. That's what I'm looking forward to. So I'm like building for. But like besides that, if I don't have that, then I'm like, I don't really like what I'm doing here. I don't have any girls I'm talking to. I don't have any friends out here. I don't really like my job is super chill, but like this isn't the lifestyle I planned on living or wanted to live when I was younger or previously. This isn't what I wanted to grow up and do. So I'm not really here mentally with that. I'm looking forward to the money, but like it's just isn't a lifestyle I want. I don't know, bro. It's just nothing to look like. I feel like if you have people in your life, it's a lot easier to look forward to things, like just little things, like go home and cook dinner and then go hang out with my friend, or go hang out with my friend and get some food with them, or like go smoke with a friend. That's what I'm looking forward to. Or like, just like friends, bro. That's what I need, is friends. Oh my gosh, bro. There's a huge ass truck parked in the way, it looks like. Like right in the way. So then without friends, then it's like you start filling the void with other things. Like cigarettes, or masturbation, or alcohol. Pray to God, but still lonely at the end of the day. I've asked God to put friends in my life, help me make friends, connect with people, but I haven't gotten any of that. And it's on me. Like, I know I'm doing something wrong, but yeah. Real quick, guys, I want y'all to know that I am just a reminder to be super thankful for your situation. I was sitting there pissed off at the Blue Jays. They're unstoppable and they're beating the Mariners. I had to turn it off, and I was already upset before that. I was upset that I don't have a girlfriend. I was upset that I don't have friends. I was upset that I'm not in Seattle. I was upset that just I'm not where I want to be in life. A lot of negative things. A lot of negative things to look at, and I realized that like I'm always thinking about that. Like these negative things are always being like they're always on my mind every day. It's just a lot, and so that kind of like builds up into just a negative, pissed off attitude at everything. Like literally anything can happen, and I'd be pissed off. But like now I gotta think of like the positives. And I was just thinking about how hard it is when you're mad to try to be positive, to change it around. I was like, well, how do I even, like, do I just list off things I'm appreciative of? And that's what I sometimes do, but it doesn't really seem to work. But what I did this time instead was picture myself losing. Like, I was like, let's start with this. What if I lost my job? Now everything becomes way more stressful. What if I didn't have a job right now and I'm worried about my bank account going down again, me losing money? Just like that puts me in a very tight, stressful situation. So like picturing myself without a job right now, I can picture that stress. But thank God I'm not there. Next, like picture myself if my car got towed. I wake up and my car got towed or broken into. Actually, I think my wallet is in my car. I need to go grab it. Then I was like, you can go way further with this. Those are minor things. Picture myself, I wake up tomorrow and I'm feeling sick. And I'm feeling sick the next day and the next day. And I go to the doctor and I have cancer. They find out I have cancer. Then what? Like that, there's literally nothing to say that can't happen. Like that could happen at any point. And I would just be like, what the fuck would I do then? Like I was supposed to go do this. I wanted to go to Seattle. I wanted to get big. I wanted to focus on this. I wanted to do this. But no, in the next however many years are going to be spent in chemotherapy, bald, losing all my gains, fighting and being in pain. Like, I was like, that would fucking suck, but I'm not in that position. Thank God. Like, that's like a bad dream. Or what if I woke up and I had news that a family member died? What would I feel then? How would I feel? I almost lost my cousin. Like, the closer the family member, the more it's going to be just painful. But I almost lost my cousin last year. Got in a car wreck. And the passenger died that he was with. But he survived and barely did. And I remember praying and being sad and being stressed and just being like all of my problems seem so small compared to what he's going through. Like, he is literally fighting for his life. What if that happened to me? What if I got into a car wreck tomorrow? What if I got into a car wreck tonight? What if, like, there's so many things, and I just you start thinking of all the things that could be going wrong, but they're not. And then, like, all of a sudden I'm like, damn, I am blessed. Like, this is I can lose family members any day. I got both my grandparents on both sides alive still. I got all my family members alive and healthy. There's I think you really got to just picture if those things happened, how would that feel? Like, legitimately think about it. Like, there is no promise for tomorrow. There is no promise that your family members are all going to be there tomorrow. There is no promise that your health is going to be there in the next week. Like, there's no promises of that, because that's what you hear every time. Like, there's a story about it. Every story you hear is just like, we never thought it would be us. Like, we never thought that this would happen. Like, it was just like, just happens to anybody at any time. And then life has no pattern. There's no test. There's no quiz. There's no okay, this or that. This is neither one of these needs to happen. Which one do you want to pick? Or warning, hey, this is going to happen, so start preparing. None of that could literally happen at any time, any day. So be thankful it hasn't in this moment. be thankful that you have all these things, because when the only time that you're appreciative of things in your life is when you lose them. So think of all the things that you have and all the loved ones that are still with you, and enjoy this moment while you have them and while you're this old, because you're only getting older, and just life is great and you don't know it right now. So, and I was thinking, like, what is the key? Like, how do you just be happy? Because I think I was like, chasing happiness is like what everybody's doing, but you can't just be happy. I was like, wait, yes you can. I'm like, if you just, the closest thing to just being happy is to just be positive about your situation. And then I went, how are you positive? And yeah, we went down that rabbit hole, and yeah, thank God for all the blessings that I have. I don't ever do it enough. I don't do it sincerely. I think at night I'll name everything off, like list them, but like I'm not really thinking about life if I lost one of those things. So, just something to consider, guys.